So, I'm not going to say anything more after this because let's just get into this. Let's just go into a review and use our
imagination.
Imaginary is directed by Jeff Wadlow, and this is the newest film by Blumhouse. When Jessica moves back into her childhood home with her family, her youngest stepdaughter Alice finds a stuffed bear named Chauncey. As Alice's behaviour becomes more and more concerning. Oh god, let's just get into this film. If you know my face expression in the thumbnail, this film is bad. I'm just going to say this right now. Imaginary is an awful bad film, and I've got nothing else to say about this movie. If you remember my review on Night Swim, like earlier this year, Imaginary made Night Swim look like a masterpiece in comparison, because at least Night Swim had some positive things about it. Is there any positives about this film? Probably not. There's no positives. Despite the good cast, everyone is wasted. Basically giving out really bad dialogue. Every actor has given some really weak performances and no one has shined through. Everyone's just not great. Characters are so wooden, they're very weak, and there's no sense of urgency to these characters. Jessica, I will say, is the main character, played by DeWanda Wise. Good actress, but apparently she does give really bad exposition script, and basically the whole plot of this film is her return back to her old childhood home with her two stepdaughters, and of course with her husband, who is basically their children, biological father. Then when they find the stuffed bear by her stepdaughter, and things start to get really, really sinister with that Chauncey bear, which I will admit the bear is cute and cuddly, but there's nothing about that scary about it. I'm just going to jump all over the place right here because it's not that scary. Everyone in the film try to be scary, but there's certain aspects just feel like, okay, that's not scary. Because for the majority of the film, there's tons of jump scares, but it wasn't any scariness to it. There's no attentions to it. There's no lean into it. It's just really going to, oh, here comes another jump scare. Here comes another jump scare. That's the same thing happened to Night Swim. They're just constantly using jump scares. There's no much tensions, no build up. It's just goes right into the jump scare. You knew it's going to be a jump scare at the moment. As far as the overall setting, direction by Jeff Wadlow, well known, he has directed a few bad movies, especially two films from Blumhouse, Fantasy Island and Truth or Dare, which both are critically bad by critics, and which I haven't seen Fantasy Island. I have seen Truth or Dare. Yeah, if you want honest opinion on that film, not good. It's pretty bad. However, Fantasy Island, never seen, never cared to watch it. And he also directed Kick-Ass 2, a film that I don't think is that bad, but even though it's not the greatest film compared to the first one, it's inferior. But again, I'll say that for another time. I'll talk about Kick-Ass 2 in the near future. But as far as this movie, with his directing, it's not good. It's pretty, really, really, really awful. None of the tensions of the film is not that great. The script is weak. The characters are really flat. There's not much to them. Whereas one of the stepdaughters, Alice was least likable in some ways, but as far as the other teenage girl, yeah, never cared for her. She's just a really bright kid, and that's it. Just a typical teenage girl you've seen before. There's not much to her as a character compared to Alice. None of these characters are really that fleshed out. They don't give much care about them. But when you see them, they're just there, standing about, giving out bad dialogue and just giving really bad performances. And let's not forget, when it comes to the twist of certain story as for the film, twist how they did it, which is creative, I'll give it that, but the way they did it though is laughable, because you've got one character who I believe is a teen guy who sees the bear, but how the heck that works, that doesn't make any sense. Add up to the story, it didn't match up to this consistent storyline. This is a really bad film. Clear direction of what this film is trying to take, but it's just bad. Again, I don't know what else to say about this film. It's a bad film. None of it's good. The directing's horrible. The story is shit. The characters are crap. The acting is all down the barrel level of not great. Everything about this film, it just fails. It's not scary. It's no tensions. There's no surrounded on the film. It's a bad movie. This is one of the worst horror films I ever seen. I'd rather watch Night Swim again. I'd rather watch Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 again. I'd rather watch any horror films, even some of the remakes like Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th or Texas Chainsaw Massacre or anything but Imaginary is bad. I mean it, guys. None of this film is good. Laughably bad. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The film explains some of the exposition stuff. That's the best part. That's all I'm going to say. It explains the whole plot. Thank you very much, Blumhouse. Thank you, Jeff Wadlow. I love it. Thank you. I'm going to give Imaginary an F. Guys, comment down below and tell me what you think of Imaginary. Do you love it? Do you like it? Do you think it's alright? Do you hate it? Whatever the case is, comment down below and tell me what you think. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And if you like this video, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Of course, hit that icon bell if you're new to this channel. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.